There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches, it went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread. Squirrel!"
Hey everyone, I hope you can hear me. I'm usually muted when I do this part. I think I got it right this time. Hey, Jane White, Irish Jazz, Muzz, I'm good. Sue Elliott, CJ, Stacy. Hey y'all. Did you become a member? What? Thank you, Stacy. Or you renewed your membership. Sherry. Hey girl. Sorry I didn't send y'all a DM, but I figured y'all see it. Jamie Schaefer. Girl, you know I know who you are. I want to say thank you to everybody that has been in my DMs today. Y'all are too much. I love you all. Very sweet. Hey, Kano, Kirsten, Suzanne, Jennifer Watkins. Hi, Cece. How you doing, ma'am? Tamara. It's good to see you again. Julie Virgo. Thank you for that sweet message. Is that a different CC? Hi. Nope, same one. Sorry. Sue Elliott. Chronic Space. Shermare. CC Rex came by to give you some positive. Thank you. That Amber chick. Hey, good to see you. Crystal Magic. Hello. TT. Where you been, girl? Julie Virgo. Whisper of a Thought. Hi. Not a fan. It's good to see you back. Angel Play. Cassius. Can you hear him? But he makes the grossest noises, y'all. I just can't even. Like, I'm over here yelling. The squirrel song's on, and I'm like, hush, stop it. He's let me see. He's probably too close to me for y'all to see him. Hi, what is it, Mom? Boy. You see Cash? They said hi. He's been walking around on the floor in my in one of my shirts, like something crazy. I never get that smell out. Okay. Okay. I can't get my lighting right in here. I don't know. I want to smush that face. Sometimes too when he starts barking in the middle of the night. Hey, Colleen. Y'all, Nana's not drunk. That name never gets old to me. I love it. Angel Play. Before I forget, what color of Believe Beauty lipstick are you wearing? I don't know what color it is. They only have like 5 shades where I get it or where I buy mine. And I have no clue, but let me tell you something. I looked one more time. Last night I think I looked and I couldn't find it, the name on it. Oh, but let me tell you this. If you like Believe Beauty stuff, this smells so good. It's called So Fresh. And I think it's supposed to smell like Dolce and Gabbana light blue. But I don't remember liking light blue when I got it for Christmas last year or 2 years ago. But that shit smells good. Hey, Phyllis. Quarit. Always busy. Let's see. Where is it supposed to be at? On the lipstick. It's not on the bottom. So I don't know. It's that color. Like the computer screens are all, you say a different color than it really is, probably because the settings in your computer monitor. Hey, Art McCrary. I'm a redhead, so your name is hilarious to me. I have been called that many times, really. And funny thing, my hair's not really red. And little red has nothing to do with my hair. It's about a car. But I have started making my hair red. Squidward. Hi, how are you? Phyllis. Was Adam going to England? Is that what he said in the chat last night and I missed it? Yes, Believe Beauty is what we were talking about. My lipstick and that smell good that I just had. It smells so good. It's with the deodorant aisle. It's like where they had their bathroom or their body spray and stuff. It smells good. This is Believe Beauty. I'm blind. This is Believe Beauty perfume body spritz compared to Dolce and Gabbana light blue. It's $4.50 or $5 from the Dollar General. So I love it. It smells good. I just found it yesterday. I use probably way too many times a day. I don't like when the eye doctor puts those cold drops in my. I don't like when they put those drops that make your eyes dilate. That hurts. Gives me a headache. Oh, thank you. I got it from Walmart last week. I've been shopping very low key lately because broke lady. I did go to Aeropostale to get my Care Bears sweatshirt, and I went to Gap. They didn't have anything. I didn't go to Walmart clothes shopping, but I usually find something there I don't want to walk out without buying first. So I don't go looking for clothes there, but they find me. I just got home from I've been home 2 hours. Ugh. I just got off work at 5:30, and I came home and started watching streams. There was a few streams I wanted to watch, and what? Anyway, it takes me a long time to make these streams because I try to make them different. I try to make them in YouTube so I can make the camera be how I want it to be. I can make my settings the way I want them. Old Navy online clearance is my jam. I've got coupons for online Old Navy stuff and Aeropostale. Is it better online? I don't know what size to buy in Old Navy because my sizes are all different. I mean, it depends on where I go. At Walmart, I wear like a 3. At Gap, it's 00. At Aeropostale, it's size 2. And if I get some old pants from like I've got a pair of 6. What is it? What brand is it? Oh man. Hold on, I'll think of it in a minute. I've got a pair of size 6 pants here. I don't know whose they are. I can get them buttoned, but I'm not breathing while I have them buttoned. And I'm like, well, has been here that's smaller than me. I don't know. With clothes, I don't know where they came from. But they are ridiculously tight on me, and they're size 6. So it just depends on how they're made. They have extra discounts. You can buy like 3 pair of the same pants in different sizes because the bag comes with the return label. I'm gonna have to check that out. I can't do it until I've got some paychecks and Christmas out of the way. My mom had cataract surgery a few weeks ago, and the eye doctor pulled out a model, and I almost passed out. I'm terrified of the eye doctor. I don't like eye stuff. I worked for, God, I don't talk about it now. I have a thing about eyeballs, and I don't think I could ever get the surgery to if they offered it to me, which they won't because I have a stigmatism or something. If they ever offer me the surgery for perfect vision, I couldn't do it. I don't think. I was a vet tech for a few weeks. The first day they were operating on a dog's eyeball. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I can think about it and get. That's the first time I ever thought I was going to pass out in real life, standing up. I had to, I got lightheaded. It got heavy on my shoulders. I started sweating. I had to lean up on the counter. The vet asked me to go get something. I was like, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember how I got out of it, but I didn't have to do it. It was terrible. Terrible. The eye doctor was flirting with you when he looked at me. He gave me that long gaze. Maybe you have beautiful eyes, Kanali. I've heard the laser surgery is super easy and worth it. My friend got it in laser. I heard it was nothing, but it looks like something. I mean, they got the claws holding your eye. I just don't know. If they put me to sleep, crazy Tia, hey. My grandma has macular degeneration, and I don't know. I'm sure I massacred that word, and has to get weekly shots in her eyeball. No. What would the alternative be? Would she go blind? Because I just don't know. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my security cameras because there's a lot of commotion going on out there in my yard. There's a business beside of my home now, and there's always something going on over there. Okay, my husband had an issue with his eye, separated cornea. Oh, that hurts. I know somebody that happened to. And the doctor pulled his eye off his head. I can't stop, y'all. I don't know what it is. Like, y'all know me. When I worked at the hospital, I wanted to be in the room for all the good stuff, like all of the bones sticking out and the gunshot wounds through the hand, and you can see all the tendons. I wanted that in my life, and I can't with the eyeballs. I almost got LASIK surgery for my graduation present, but I chickened out after a video. Yeah, I couldn't watch any videos about it. I definitely have to get a Valium prescription like the dentist gives you before you get a tooth pulled. Or is that just me? Because I totally got that before I got my wisdom teeth pulled. Okay, everyone stops before she passes out. This is true. I can't stand it. I can't take it. If there's somebody else about to pass out that I've missed. Oh, a third eyelid flap. Muzz, would you like to come up? Oh my God, you get that? I'm jealous. You are crazy, Julie Virgo. Muzz, there you go. Or Julie, if you talk slow. You gotta promise to talk slow. I'm just playing. I don't have a problem understanding you most of the time, unless you're mad. Every time I hear that song. Hey, Lisa Sims, Rachel, anyone else I miss? Constance, Cash is propping his butt up on something. Was he just doing that really? He's done it always, but he has started a lot. He'll sit his ass on the seat of the sofa of the futon behind me, but his front feet are on the ground, so it looks like he just walked up and plopped. How do you feel about Amazon? I'm glad she took it down. I am, because it was gross. It was mean. Why? And I appreciate that she took it down. I do. I really do. How are you, Muzz?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, CJ. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be home from work.
Right?
I just cannot get my life together. I can't get it right. I cannot be on time to save my life. I was not late, but I'm always just pushing it. You know what I mean?
People are like that. I know people.
I
Like
don't know what it is.
they just curb like, and they're always like, if I just left 2 minutes earlier, but it never works out.
And it don't matter what time I'm up. It does not matter. I can get up at 5 minutes till 8 and be there at the exact same time.
Yeah.
As if I got up 3 hours early, as if I got up 5 minutes late. I'm still going to be 2 minutes. Like I'm going to be pulling in and they're unlocking the door to go to work. And I'm pushing it all the time. And it doesn't matter. Hey, Amir. How was your day?
Oh, Christ.
On Twitter?
Oh, I was good. I was okay. Sorry, I saw something. Just reacted. Forgot I was here. Good. How? I mean, I don't work, so.
Oh yeah, me too. And you don't hear that a lot around here.
I don't want. I mean, I would love to pay my bills properly. You know?
Well, I've not worked away from home for a minute until now, so I have not been on Twitter a lot today. I've been in my DMs a lot, but I've not seen a lot on Twitter. Oh, has it been bad? I should stay away. Stay far away.
I think you should just not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a suggestion.
It's just my suggestion.
Oh Lord, that you know what that means. Off to Twitter I go.
Well, I don't know if today's worse than yesterday or today is better. It's like a continuation, you know.
Well, I was there yesterday.
Oh no, today was a continuation. I got called a few names. It was fun.
Sorry. It's my fault. Sorry.
It's not your fault. People are immature.
I can barely understand Trisha Paytas. She talks so fast. Why did she do that?
On purpose?
She does do that on purpose.
Yeah, she's a troll. Everything she does is on purpose.
To get attention.
Yeah.
I cannot with her.
I honestly, I can't stand her. I know people are like, oh, the minute she started with the fake Judaism is offensive to my soul, to myself. And I was like, oh, stop it. We're not like a toy that you play with, you know?
I actually started liking her when she was doing the podcast with Frenemies, whatever.
Everyone did, yeah.
I had never seen it before. I didn't know who any of these people were.
I watch them all the time, yeah.
So, well, I knew of her crying in her kitchen floor.
Yes, no, she's different now, except
she seemed better. She seemed like a better person.
Yeah, but they were all really like cushioning around her, sort of.
Yeah, she was
almost, like in a protective bubble.
Yeah.
And I know she's been getting help and stuff and like has diagnoses, but
she lied about her diagnosis.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, now that it's Christmas time, you know how like the money is more like you make more money every day. She's like on YouTube and she hasn't been for months. And it's always like a troll. One day she's Jewish, one day she's Hare Krishna, one day this. It's like so offensive.
Yeah.
But
I don't have Twitter and no plans to get it.
Oh, don't get it. Don't do it.
Smart lady.
Don't get it.
If it's important, it gets talked about on YouTube.
Don't get Twitter.
If it's not important, it gets talked about on YouTube. What are you whining for? No. I think he wants to go outside.
Oh, I guess.
Can you see? Cash.
Hi, Big Roy. Hi, baby. I can't help myself. Sorry, everyone. I see a dog and I can't help myself.
It's like his eyes are black.
Hey, dog, you're so cute. Look at that face.
Why are you barking?
Look at that cute face. My dogs are now climbing on me. They're like, you must be talking to me. Talking to Cash, guys.
One more person. I have heard this. If I hear one more time how terrible I look, how emaciated and sickly. Are you kidding me?
People have a lot of nerve.
I want to explain this now. Okay. My bypass surgery was in 2014 in December, the end of the year. So 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's been 6 years. I've lost So when I come out of the hospital, I weighed 107 pounds, 103 or 107. I look bad. It was bad. I didn't like the way I looked. I weigh 114 pounds now. So,
Wow.
well, 117. I'm sorry. I'm happy with 117 pounds. Do I look sick? To someone who's seen me my whole life weigh 200 pounds, maybe.
No, but none of these people, like, why is it their business what you look like? I don't understand.
I just don't get where somebody says I look sick. I don't get it. Do I look like a 114-pound person that's never been overweight? No, because I've got some skin and my face is hanging more than, because I'm 44 years old and I had gastric bypass surgery and I've lost 200 pounds.
To me, you just look like a tiny person. Like what are those people?
I don't get it. I appreciate the concern, but I promise I eat as the people around me say, "Wow, how do you eat like that?" But they see me eating multiple times, like so many times a day.
Because I have to prove to people about how
I can't help. But what happened? This is what I want to explain. When I had the perforated ulcer, this is what happens. Sounds yummy. My ulcer had stuck to other organs. When it ripped loose, it ripped my stomach open.
Oh my God.
My stomach and everything in it dumped into my body.
Red.
My stomach was half the size of my fist when that happened because it was small. Because
that's poison in your body.
Right. I was septic. I almost died. I had 5 hours. God. They said that 5 hours, 5 to 12 hours, and I was going to die.
When was this?
October 26th was a year. It's been a year.
It's only been, oh my God.
It's only been a year. When I left 5 days in the hospital with a feeding tube. No. They didn't even give me a feeding tube. I had tubes down my nose.
Yeah.
But I didn't eat the whole 5 days in the hospital. And I come out of the hospital. It felt like I still had an ulcer. The doctor said that's normal. And I had to take more of your stomach out to repair it. So my stomach was even smaller. I couldn't eat as much as I could before I went to the hospital. And for 5 months, I felt like I still had a seizure.
I was going to say, it must have been so difficult to relearn how to eat differently, probably.
I didn't have to learn how to eat, but I couldn't eat. And I'm like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like your appetite.
I'm asking the doctor, am I supposed to feel better because my stomach feels the same, if not worse, than it did before the surgery? I started losing weight before even the ulcer split open because the ulcer was causing pain to eat. So the doctor said you were sick for months. There's no way you weren't. I'm aware of this. I knew I was sick. I know I lost weight after I got out of the hospital. And when I come out of the hospital, I weighed less than I've ever weighed since I was 10 years old, probably.
But Red, that's serious.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
I'm sorry.
That does not make, I mean, I think I looked really bad when I was 103 pounds. I couldn't eat. I looked like a crackhead. No offense to any crackheads. I look bad.
No, it's anyone's business.
But I eat as much as I can. Sometimes I get up to like 120 pounds. Like 2 weeks ago, I got up to 120 pounds. And then I was like, it went away all of a sudden. So I must have needed to go to the bathroom. I don't know why I can't gain weight, but I eat as much as I can. And the guys around me, the guys in my life, my friends, because women would never say some things that are guys, your guy friends. And they're like, God, you eat a lot. How are you not bigger? Like, I don't know.
Red, you don't have to justify your eating patterns.
5 times a day. And I wonder if, because when someone's overweight, they're told to eat small portions 5 or 6 times a day. Well, that's what I have to do. Except I eat more than 5 or 6 times a day. I eat constantly.
Is your stomach smaller?
Yeah. So I'm not losing weight. I'm 114 pounds and hold steady. I don't get lower than that, but it's always at least 114. It's usually 117. I'm not apologizing for it because I think I look fine.
You know what it proves?
I love that I don't weigh. I love weighing 120 pounds. I'll say that. Because I never did my whole adult life. I was 134 was the smallest I got, and I was happy there. If I was 134, I'd be happy, but I'm not. So I'm gonna be happy with what I got.
You know what this proves? You don't know what anyone's going through, so maybe shut your judgment up. Like not you, everyone. The royal you, I mean.
I'm happy. I'm happy in my life right now, and
You
I
should
don't
be. You're like half my size.
stop.
No, I'm not. I mean, close. Everyone should be happy the way they are. Can you imagine wasting all your like stressing about it? Life is too damn short.
I mean, people are saying that that's one of the reasons they're concerned, but I don't.
They're not concerned.
I
They were
don't see
concerned they would go to you behind the scenes.
and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
No.
I'm gonna try to let it go. I hope they do. But I don't feel the concern. And anyone that has ever reached out to me, I'm not a mean person. Like
No.
When these people have reached out to me, I have responded. And I would respond just because that's what a human does. I mean, I'm not going to just ignore someone that's trying to talk to me. We might disagree and it might not get us nowhere, but I would always have a conversation with someone. Anyone.
If there was concern, they would
not on my
come to you.
platform anymore, though, ever. That's
No.
not the place for it. Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to jump on quickly and say, Little Red, you look amazing. Your skin is glowing. You look healthy. Your eyes look amazing with your eyelashes that I could never get on. I'm
Yep.
jealous. So anyone saying anything different is just jealous because
That's
you're
true.
a stunner. So F them all, Little Red. Love you, Little Red.
Thank you. I love you too. Oh,
It's
well,
so true.
she disappeared.
You're always so glammed up. I always like watching. I'm like, I feel underdressed watching Lil Red. She's
Because
so pretty.
I don't want to get on the camera unless I've got makeup on. I don't want to. But this is not what I look like every day.
Oh,
I went to
whatever.
work
You
with no
look
makeup
beautiful.
on. I come home from work to put on makeup because I was running late this morning. Imagine that. Hey, Shaky Boomer.
I just can't believe like it even matters what anyone like. Also, I can't. Anyone who's feigning care out in the public doesn't care.
Shaky Boomer. I remember the streams after you got out of the hospital. What a year.
Yeah,
of
come on.
Good. Your head.
We should have like a party.
Thank you. Huh?
We should have like a party. Like a 1 year. Oh, it's more than a year now, but
Yeah,
say like us.
and where was I at that day? I don't remember if I wasn't at work yet. I don't know, but I've realized I was like, oh my goodness, today's a year since my surgery.
That's
Since
amazing.
I almost
Look
died.
how far you've come. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
And I know what
Yes,
you're saying
yes.
about the long recovery. I had that too, where I once went to my surgeon 6 months later and I was like, should I still feel pain? He's like, no. I'm like, well, problem.
My
Takes a while.
yeah. Yeah, I try not to drink a lot. And I'm going to drink my beer when I want to drink a beer.
Yes, you are.
It's full. It's full, and I'll probably not finish it.
You say that every time though. Like I don't know why.
But it's
all
true
the time.
because I used to get so drunk that I feel like I
No.
think I feel like I have to defend it because I used to be drunk every night,
Yeah.
and now I'm buying beer out of habit.
Right.
I don't want to. I mean, and if somebody was here and I'm busy and I don't get when I get on
Yeah.
live stream, it's just natural. It's like what I do. I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Like you're very open about it. You always say I used to get so drunk and now I'm not. Like you're
No,
very open
it's
about it.
embarrassing. Like I had to like those. Most of the streams are private. That I was
Mhm.
really drunk.
Whatever. Look where you are now. Who cares?
Because that was brought up too. Of course, alcohol. It can be a
I
thing.
know.
Drinking plenty of water does wonders. I drink if I'm not drinking beer or coffee.
Yeah.
I drink water. That's all. I don't really drink soda ever. So at water, I've always been a water person.
That's good. I'm not.
It hits me so bad when she brings up red on here. I'm sorry, Colleen. But I've never done that. I promise.
Yeah, but the problem is like people now are like almost defending you, being like, stop making fun of her H addiction or whatever. I'm like,
Well, it's like I feel like I'm always saying I'm not on heroin. Like all heroin addicts are terrible
know.
people, and they're not, and that makes me mad too because I know that I've got people who have lost a lot of people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just always a thing.
It's just sad. Like even people are trying to defend you are like, don't make fun of her addiction. I'm like, what?
I know. I don't know.
I mean, it is what it is.
If I don't know.
It's sad. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but you have so much support. I can't even tell you.
I was like,
Girl,
I was
People are in like
really
uproar.
freaking amazed yesterday, and I don't know why. It's because last year it was it was polar opposite.
Yeah.
It was so much different last year, but I mean, I was not this person.
Yeah.
But
And unfortunately, I called people names on Twitter for the first time in my Twitter life for you. That's how angry I was.
you know, like my soulmate.
I literally have never been, and I was like, just full on called people names. I was like, I'm done.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's the support is wow.
It's huge. It's huge.
When I don't, what was I doing? I was doing something, and I hadn't been online for a couple hours, and I had company, and I looked on the computer, and Unirock and Strawberry Harvey, and like there was six or seven people from his Real Entertainment. Click the link. Click the damn link. And
it was heartwarming.
I mean, we're never going to be BFFs, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, just the fact
human decency goes a long way.
I mean, just the fact that the statements were made to me, it was amazing, and I appreciate it really. I don't know why like it didn't happen. That was a big deal to me. I appreciate it greatly.
I lost my mind. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It was deserved. It was deserved. I'm sorry. For someone like you, and then also Shiloh was like a little bit called out. I was like, two of the nicest people I know. Come on, what is wrong with humans?
It's like when Unipebble apologized on Twitter to Red. He said, "I found that Red was an addict. I'm sorry, I made fun of her."
Yes, that too.
Yeah, and I know
people are apologizing, but also calling her an addict.
Well, it's okay though, because here's why. Because he wasn't saying it to shame me.
He genuinely thought it was
wrong with being an addict. So, hell, I mean, look at me. I'm buying beer every day and opening one, and even though I know I'm wasting money, that's addictive behavior. It's a habit of or addictive behavior, whatever. But I'm not in some active addiction. Like I'm not addicted to it, but that's okay because.
But he also meant it like in a nice way.
Yes, so, I didn't feel the need to defend
it, to correct him.
Because some of the best people I know and most everybody I've loved a lot, like as far as men, they've all had some kind of addiction.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. People were saying in Yaya's live, like they were really hurt that it was a joke.
That what was the joke?
That like Dottie made it a joke.
Well, she said she didn't.
Because when she put online that she was people were saying I should show proof, and my answer to her was, well, if that's the truth, which it's not, so your genre of choice was comedy and satire for your proof. What does that? Do you think it's funny? Like, it doesn't even make sense, So people were really hurt.
Well, hey, Real.
Did I give Dottie the smoke good enough for you last night?
I love you.
I said that she's 6 foot for nothing.
I felt like I was in a dream. It's like so much stuff happened, and like, I mean, really, I had people tweeting me and sending me DMs that it couldn't. Like, I must be having this weird dream that this doesn't. I don't know. Like, what's happening? It was Twilight Zone. I was in Twilight.
It's a lot at once.
Yeah. I guess I read that video was that I know it was. I'm sorry you had to see it. I'm sorry I had to see it.
It hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, the video, if it had been sent to me privately, that would have been that would have been something. I don't know.
I kind of feel like this was bound to happen with Dottie. I just think Dottie was just waiting for a particular time and having the right people behind her.
Yeah.
She said she was working on it for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. It never dawned on you that this was a problem?
But there was a couple different times that, two that I can think of that comments were made like, wait till this video comes out. Like that, like you got it coming. Yeah. I knew something was coming. I knew.
That's sick. I'm sorry. You need a life.
But
Is she getting married or something like that?
I don't know. I hope that if that's what she wants. I hope.
Why is she worried about what you drinking and what you got in your cup?
She says she's concerned.
No, don't get me
And
started.
what bothered me even more than that was the people who would
Remember you
tell
told
her,
me
"Oh, we believe you." So how do you think that's support? How do you think that shows any kind? Like, I honestly think if I was in the place that they say they think I'm in,
Yeah, it would have been bad.
I don't. There's no way that's
You're
productive.
right.
There's no way. Like, I went to a counselor when my son was having issues, and
You're right.
because how to get him back, and you don't shame someone, and for a someone in recovery to say that they think that this is a good way. Megan,
Mm-hmm.
no, she may. She like
You know,
maybe Dottie thinks that she didn't know what else to do, but Megan should have known.
you're giving her too much benefit of the doubt. That there's no way. She spent 2 weeks working on it. For 2 entire weeks. No part of her was like, maybe this is a bad idea. Until there was backlash, please.
Dottie doesn't have a good heart.
No, that's what I said, exactly. I said she's
clear
a
that
black
Dottie-
heart.
Well, see, now this whole stream will get turned around as she's talking about me again, and that's the only
who
time I
cares?
respond. And
Who cares? She offended everybody. Do you know how many people are hurt? You should have seen in Yaya's stream. They're like, this really affected me. It's not even just you.
I don't know. It's just so, like, I felt like a total badass to get through this whole week without crying once. Like, I didn't cry over none of this fight. I mean, I got a grown ass, probably 250-pound man telling the world that he had me on my knee. Like, screw you, Roadhog. Bitch hog. You had me on my knee because I answered your question because you said I was scared and protecting my friend. I was protecting Real from something being put out that again that I didn't think he would want.
Yeah, but he's just doing it to troll you. He wants to get a rise.
But he was like, none of that made me cry. But when I got on my Twitter and I saw all of the people like just support, all of the support, and from people who like me and people who don't.
Exactly.
I cried like a bitch hog.
But that says a lot about you. That says people think highly of you.
Well, I appreciate everyone. I really do.
And all I can say is thank God Sherry was asleep.
Oh my goodness. Sherry, do you want to come up? Take a link.
She loves
a link.
I didn't get to see Dottie's video, so Dottie was talking about me in the video too. Both of us.
I don't.
Which one? The live stream or her meme video making fun of Red?
Oh, the live stream when she apologized. I watched right before.
Oh, I couldn't watch.
No, it says Red.
She didn't. Wait, she didn't apologize. She just took. Wait.
No, she didn't apologize. She was apologizing because she got caught.
Hey, Butterfly. Thank you. I love y'all back. She did mention you in the video. I don't. Yeah. But I don't know. I hope it settles down, simmer down.
Well, I think it will because she pretended like she was the victim and said like, I've done what I can now. I won't talk about it anymore. Hopefully they won't. As if she didn't throw the grenade.
Well, the thing, like, she didn't, I don't know if she said that, like, in her video,
I heard that part.
She would have never made that video if she hadn't gotten attacked on the live stream. She was in my live stream. Like, why would she come on panel in my stream? Like, I would never go to her stream and get on panel. I would never. And if I did, I would be respectful. She comes straight up and called Real.
Because she had support in the chat.
She comes straight up and called him a name. Like, you don't go on somebody's panel and disrespect them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she didn't even try to be nice. And she's ballsy. I give her that. Like, I mean, I would never do that. I would never have not that I could, but I would never take a link over there because I'm a big wussy. I don't know.
No, you're not.
I just don't. Why would I want to?
You're a respectful human being.
I would like to get behind Jane Watt.
Lil Red, you just got to understand that these people ain't your friends.
Oh, I realize.
They don't care.
that there's
You know people that care, you know, and
Yeah.
Do you know they called us all uni trolls that are trying to keep you from your real friends? I was like, on what planet are you living at the moment?
Uni trolls. I mean,
Yeah, we're all uni rock trolls because
do you
we
even
disagree with them.
do you even go to Uni Rock?
No, I've never watched it. I don't even know anything about the guy other than he's a conspiracy theorist about KK. That's it. That's fine.
Oh my goodness. I
And
wonder
that him and Steve
look.
need conjugal visits.
who.
Him and Steve need conjugal visits so that they shut up about each other.
I
They
wonder
clog my
if,
Twitter every day and it's very annoying.
hey, Sister Lise, I wonder if I'm still blocked over there. He had every sock I have
Oh yeah.
blocked or shadow banned. Like, I don't know how they knew it was me sometimes. But probably because
They sniffed it out.
by the third comment I would tell them.
There you go.
Or my name would be something obvious.
I bet he'd let you there now.
Well,
can I answer Whispers of Thought question?
do I need to read a question or like,
No, I got the question. Is
okay.
At what point does all this end? It has to be going on for a week now. So I want to answer this question respectfully and logically. We're dealing in YouTube. Beef, riffs, disagreements, and all these things help the community not only grow, but it helps it stabilize itself. Nobody, and it's unfortunate, we don't live in a society that wants all positivity. That's like telling people go to church 7 days a week. It has to be a balance. And unfortunately, I'm not even going to say unfortunately, people have problems in real life. You know, now we can look at this as it ain't real life, but we're dealing with real people. So when you deal with real people, you deal with real people problems, and altercations occur in real life. So altercations is always going to occur on the internet. And let's be real, how many viewers are going to the streams that are positive?
Can I say something? I must say, real. I was in my analytics earlier because some didn't like my subscribers number caught my eye because I lost a bunch the last few months just from not streaming much, and I'm like, are these people really just leaving because I'm not streaming 7 days a week? Like, I don't get it. I've gained 35 in a week, or is it something like that? I've gained 53 last 28 days. There's 144 people in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
There were, if I was talking about Cash and what movie I watched the other night, there'd be 60.
Yep.
So everybody says why the drama, and then but you're drawn to it, and it's not y'all, it's us. I am too. Everyone is. It's unfortunate because people are always fighting, but then they'll make up, and then they'll fight again, and they'll make up, and it's just wild. But I do hope that the anger and the hatred and the
You should get the next stream, Lil Red.
me and you need to have another fight, real.
No, I don't want to do that.
You know what I think though, as a sub, I
How
think
straight
people are
you.
starting to get hurt and logging off. Like, yes,
I
your numbers
agree.
are going up for sure. I believe that for everybody, but I know personally, like some people are like changing their usernames or
That's the thing.
or being
But
like,
even if
I'm
they change
hurt.
their username, that doesn't mean they're going anywhere.
No,
don't know
I'm
who
not
they
saying
is.
that. I'm saying because they're hurt. Like, I know for you guys, like, you'll still get your numbers. I'm just saying, people-wise, I think a lot of people are getting hurt, from what I hear, at least.
And the subscribers should never get.
They're
the
getting
cash
hurt. Yeah,
release,
they're not going
ever.
anywhere, but it's hurting their, like, real life. Like,
You're
it's
right,
affecting them,
Squidward.
the stress and everything.
Squidward say common sense is no longer common.
But what I wanted to say, Lil Red, is what you should do tomorrow if you do a live, or if you go live later tonight. Put it on subscriber mode and put it on that they need to be subscribed 1 minute to leave a comment.
Well,
Watch-
most of
watch
my
our
streams
subscribers.
lately, all of my streams lately have been on subscriber mode. I don't think this one is, but yesterday I think all of them were, just because if somebody hates me, a whole lot, they're not going to want to subscribe to me just to make a comment. I don't know. But
Well, they will, but then they'll unsubscribe. So what's the point? You know.
well, if they're like me, they'll forget to unsubscribe. So woo, I won.
I mean, for me, I've been holding I've been holding subs, and I've been holding like 115, 125 people in my lives, like all the way through. You know,
Yeah.
there is. Also, I think with another
Hey,
problem.
Cherie.
What I think another problem is that people aren't understanding that there is a form of entertainment with all of the YouTube stuff. When you log on to YouTube, you're logging on for some sort of entertainment, you know? And I think sometimes people get so personally involved that they forget that it is also entertainment. It may be real life, but it's also entertainment to some degree.
And I agree. And you do a good job of like sometimes like we can hear you laughing or whatever, you know, so it's easy for people to, you know, tell that. But like someone like Roadhog, for example, even if it is entertainment, it's so offensive that it doesn't like that he's like, I've seen some of his streams with like 14 people, including like, you know, his wife and his mods. And I just think it's a lot for people to stream like 5 times a day with pure vitriol, no nuance to it, just pure hatred, you know?
Real, I got to ask you, how was that fried chicken?
Today or yesterday?
Last night.
That was that. Ooh, Jesus Christ, Joseph, that shit was lower.
You made me want to go to Cracker Barrel, and I cannot stand a Cracker Barrel. I hate it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's terrible where I live. I've never had their chicken. But every other meal besides breakfast I've ever had it, this one sucks. I've taken it back every time and not paid. Every time me and my mom go, she'll say, "Let's get a Cracker Barrel," and I end up saying, "I'm not paying for this. Sorry. Do you want something else?" Nope, sure don't.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Not even the like the French toast. It ain't good. How do you mess up French
Their
toast?
breakfast is good. Their breakfast is okay, but I don't go eat breakfast much. I would usually go to Cracker Barrel like after church, or if me and Mama had to go to the outlets shopping. But their lunch and dinner. It wasn't great.
So you don't even like the mashed potatoes?
I don't know. It's not the sides. It's not the sides I dislike. It's the meal, like the pastries, not dumplings, whatever it's called. It's the actual entree, I guess. Usually, like gross.
What can I ask? What did you get? If you don't mind me asking.
I've gotten the pot roast. I've gotten the chicken and dumplings. I've gotten the catfish. I think that's the last 3 that I had.
How do you mess up catfish, Muzz?
It won't cook well.
They probably put too much shit on top of it.
There was probably too much batter because when you break it, the inside of the batter
gooey
that's facing the fish is like raw, gross. It wasn't.
We don't have that in Canada.
What?
Cracker Barrel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say it again?
We don't have Cracker Barrel in Canada.
In Kansas?
Canada.
Darky is in Kansas. You know that?
Canada.
Huh?
Canada.
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah. Y'all even have diners or anything like that in
diners? Yeah, tons.
So y'all have Denny's?
Yeah.
You got a Waffle House?
Do we have Waffle House? No.
Who are you asking?
So Lou Real, where would you go for French toast then?
My freezer.
I was just gonna say, I was like, my friend can.
I buy French toast, like Eggo French toast, like the freezer ones, or I can make it. I know how to make it. If French toast, Burger King has good French toast sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, but I can't do a review on Burger King French toast sticks.
Why?
Because it's just too plain and simple. Nobody's gonna watch that.
Well, does Cracker Barrel have French toast?
I thought they did, because that's what I wanted to order today. This is what I want to order: French toast, hash browns.
I like their hash brown casserole, whatever it's called. I like that. I do.
Now I don't. What is that? What is that? Because casserole.
It's like it's hash browns with the meat and the cheese.
No, thank you.
You don't like you don't like meat and cheese in hash browns?
I don't do casseroles at all. No.
Well, I mean,
I had a Caucasian girlfriend back in the day that tried to make that for me.
what?
In my house. I gave her that plate back and told her don't ever come back around here again.
Casseroles are the best. You could put everything in one bite.
Yeah, I love casseroles. I love it.
I guess she wasn't the right one to make it for me because
she wasn't. Because the best ones are like those chili ones where you put the like tater tots on top. So good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So then
I like breakfast casserole with just eggs and cheese and bacon.
Yes.
My mom makes that when my brother comes.
Do you do the one where you soak the bread in overnight?
Oh, you don't put bread in it, do you?
No, you do. You get day old like.
No, we don't.
You should. I'm telling you.
So PJ, so you had the French toast before? What did you say? Oh my God, Ben knees. What does that mean?
Oh, the bee's knees is like it means it's the best.
It's the shiznit. Bee's knees. Huh? I know somebody that got bumblebees tattooed on their knees, and they said nobody knew what.
It's an interesting choice when you're like 80, you know.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to do today, Muzz. I wanted to do like a breakfast food review because I don't think I ever did breakfast food review.
Okay, Cher Mare, I love you, but I'm telling you got to put the day old challah bread, or well, I don't know if everyone here knows what that is, but like egg bread that's braided. Day old with the egg mixture and like the cheese and whatever. You leave it overnight and then you bake it in the morning. That's right.
Yeah, we bake ours in the morning, but I don't know about bread.
I'm gonna go ahead and that's just one of those dishes. I'm gonna just let y'all have that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but it definitely ain't for me.
He said that corn tastes like it's on the cob.
Yeah, that corn was, oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm not a fan of casserole because I don't like foods mixed together. I know people that don't like their foods to touch.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. I love my food mixed together.
Yeah, I like more I can stuff in.
Do y'all have like a local spot that you go to, like, because Cracker Barrel is a chain, Denny's is a chain for Muzz because they don't have Cracker Barrel, right, Muzz?
Yeah, there's
Correct, we do not.
So there's a little private owned. Well, there's a couple around me, but there's one by the park, and about 2 miles from here, and they have the best country food. It's so good. They have a different special every day. They have a little salad bar, or you can take out, and they always have vegetable beef soup and another kind of soup. And you can buy like a pint or a quart. Love it. The vegetable beef. It's got.
What do y'all usually do for breakfast? Like continental breakfast? Just fruit and oranges?
Same as you guys. Well, just like I find it's like mostly the same as Americans, just a little bit less. You know what I mean? Like a little bit like if you saw a portion here, you'd probably be like, what? But like sometimes when we go there, if I like order a large coffee, I'm like, is this for a monster? You know?
What about Bob Evans? Y'all got Bob Evans?
We do, but I've never been there. My daddy said that place is expensive. I've never been.
No, I don't know.
I've never been to Bob Evans.
I work near Bob Evans.
What's Bob Evans?
Bob Evans is on the road down from me.
It's like a southern stuff. Hey, Lil Ray.
Isn't it like a Cracker Barrel? But it's breakfast only, right?
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a Cracker Barrel. You have what about Roy Rogers? Lil Ray, you been to Roy Rogers?
We don't have that in my county.
You never been there either?
I don't know. I've seen a Kenny Rogers.
Huh?
There's a Kenny Rogers in the capital city down the road, but not a Roy. Are you sure about that, Roy Rogers?
Yeah, Roy Rogers.
Kenny Rogers had that.
It was the only place back in the 80s that had chicken and burgers together. You could get chicken and burgers.
Bojangles has that here.
Bojangles.
Well, they don't have burgers.
Bojangles, Muzz. If you ever
I never had it. We don't have Bojangles.
Oh God!
If you ever come to America,
I'm a single.
Don't have it.
Turn the car back around and go back to Canada. That's how bad that place is. That place is horrible, and I would never forget it.
You don't like Burger King?
I went to Bojangles in North Carolina. I was in North
Dude.
Carolina when I went to Bojangles.
You're wrong. You're just
And that
wrong.
food was horrible.
You're wrong.
I don't like the what's the Louisiana fried chicken? This Cajun filet. What is that? Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes.
I don't like it either. We have that here, and it's not good.
Yeah.
Muzz, you all right?
You feeling all right? Thank you, Terry Lynn, for $9.99. Great stream.
I don't like
Thank you.
Popeyes.
Muzz, you said Popeyes wasn't good?
I don't
No,
like
I
it
said-
at all.
I said Popeyes was not good.
What have you got from Popeyes, Loretta?
The spicy chicken sandwich meal.
No, that's where you went wrong.
And I
that's
don't like
what-
hot mayonnaise. That's not even right.
Wait,
Why
what?
are you buying spicy?
I didn't.
already
buy it.
spicy,
Somebody bought
isn't
it
it?
for me.
No.
Somebody
You
bought it
don't-
for me.
Listen,
I had their shrimp too, and they weren't good.
those shrimp is nasty. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
But-
so I just ate two nasty things.
Mhm.
Well, if you go there, get rice and beans or the mashed potatoes with gravy. And I usually get is a 3-piece. Two wings and a thigh, 2 wings and a breast.
I like wings. I'll stick with
I don't know.
wings.
There's people in the chat who agree that Popeyes is no good. I'm just saying.
Who said that?
I'm just saying.
I'll try it again.
Let's see.
Hey,
got
Miles,
Jane.
you gotta start throwing some people out of here. All right?
Reba said stick with cows. I have beef. It's what's for dinner. That's what Reba-
I eat from Popeyes at least 3 days a week.
Oh, I don't like.
I don't
it.
eat anywhere for 3 days a week. I eat at home mostly. I like
But-
eating out though. I do. I like somebody else bringing my food to me.
But you never had Roy Rogers? You don't even know what it is, Loretta?
I've never heard of a restaurant called Roy Rogers.
Me neither.
Real's triggered that we're disrespecting Popeyes like that.
What about Zaxby's?
I don't. That's too expensive. That's ridiculous. That place. I do like their mushrooms, and I like their I like the Asian salad that they don't have, but certain times of the year. It's called the I don't remember what it's called, but there's a salad that I like that they have once a year, and then
I love when you guys say food's expensive. It's cute.
I like their mushrooms, battered mushrooms, fried mushrooms, but they're it's plain. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. I don't go to Chick-fil-A either, though. I think I've eaten at Chick-fil-A 3 times my entire life. I don't understand why people want to get in that line and you can't get out. And every parking lot is like hell where I live. They're all the same. Ain't a Canadian that knows how to properly cook Cajun food unacceptable. I'm sorry.
Listen, Loretta, I only been to Zaxby's once. And when I went there, I had chicken wings. And they was off the chain. Now,
Chicken wings
Yeah, they had like wings.
with bones in them.
Yeah.
Wings have bones.
It was a 10-piece.
I've eaten Zaxby's 3, maybe 4 times because I've got a friend who is obsessed with something that had Texas Pete and 3 chicken tenders on 2 pieces of bread, and I don't remember what it's called.
Your nana's not drunk. Got it right. Cane's
What?
off the cane. Cane's,
What?
Raising Cane's. Y'all, your nana's not drunk. Said I love Raising Cane's. Yep, this one.
What's that?
Raising Cane's got the best chicken fingers.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of that.
Raising Cane's has the best.
I feel like we don't have that many chains here. The way you talk about it.
Red beans and
Muzz, you don't have that in Canada. Raising
No.
Cane's.
Raising Cane. Is that what you're saying?
Raising Cane's with S.
Oh, where I live, Raising Cane.
Remember, I got a $50 Raising Cane's gift card from my registry. Remember?
Yeah, but I didn't know what it was.
And then Erma's mom said, Roy Rogers was good, but no longer exists in the DMV. Popeyes is always my last choice.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. of Popeyes.
Hey, PJ, you in Virginia? There's no Roy? God, there's Roy Rogers.
Veronica, click the link. Veronica, click the link.
She's driving. She said,
Oh shit! Every time. Sorry.
Oh,
"Drive safely. Don't click the link."
Don't click the link.
PJ, do you y'all don't have Roy Rogers in where you at?
God, I feel like we have no chains in Canada. Everything you mentioned, I don't.
Is Roy Rogers extinct now?
PJ said it's like $1 million for some tenders at Zaxby's. I agree, girl. It's crazy.
Where you see PJ at?
In the chat. She didn't just say it. Like I'm always behind in the chat. She said it a minute. It's been a minute. It's been like 15 minutes probably.
Julie,
Oh.
we've only had ours for a few years.
What? You just got Taco Bell? Well, that Joe lady that's from England that has a channel, she has never had a taco. She might have now, but I remember listening to her stream one time, and she was like, "I never had a taco."
Oh, Butterfly Kisses says it's true. We literally have no chains. This is weird. I thought we did.
Yeah, that's
Really?
what I was saying. And I used to go to the Jamie Schaefer. I used to go to the Roy Rogers that was right downtown on 15th and Market, right under the what's your name? Under the train station. Because I used to work under there. I used to work at the place called Dakotas. There's
You
a
got
fancy restaurant.
McDonald's, right?
Huh?
Canada has McDonald's, right?
Yeah, like we have like McDonald's, Burger King, Harvey. Wait, do you have Harvey's in the States? Am I making that up? Is that a Canadian
Hardee's,
thing?
yeah, we have Hardee's. But y'all,
No,
y'all sell-
Harvey's.
No,
Arby's?
no Arby's.
Yeah, we
No,
have
okay,
Arby's.
never mind then.
Arby's.
We have
Arby's.
like, Subway, like all that stuff. But
I had Subway for
sounds-
lunch. I didn't get to eat it. I've got to eat it for
sounds
supper.
like nothing else.
But y'all McDonald's sell different food than we sell though.
No, the only thing is like sometimes the novelty things you get, we don't.
But like,
Yo,
y'all,
you
Like
don't
the
have
things
the
that pop
McRib?
up randomly.
You have the McRib right now?
We used to, not anymore.
Yummy to my tummy. I could eat it every day. I can't
know.
believe
we used
it
to when I was
goes
a kid,
away
but not
every
anymore.
year. I love it. Extra pickles, please. I love it.
well, y'all don't have the hot dogs no more out there in Canada.
Where?
McDonald's.
Do they have hot dogs? No, I don't think so. No.
What kind of hot dogs?
Those are the hot dog. McDonald's sell hot dogs in Canada.
No.
No.
Hardee's sells hot dogs here. But
Who?
they're not red. They're like brown.
I don't want a red hot dog.
TD Talks, you go try a McRib, girl. You won't.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love them when they would come, but not anymore.
Well.
Say that again, Muzz.
Like I used to, when I was a kid, the McRib used to come here, but not anymore.
So you never really ate the hot dogs like that?
No, no hot dog.
Your family don't allow y'all to eat hot dogs?
What do you mean? I love hot dogs.
So,
You like
never
red
ate
hot dogs
McDonald's.
or brown hot dogs?
Brown.
McDonald's had the best hot dogs. They only sell them in Canada and in zoos around the United States.
That's a travesty that they're brown hot dogs.
Why is that a trick? I don't even know what a red hot dog is.
It's so good.
That's like probably one of those places.
Yes, we have Chipotle here, but I don't like it.
Jennifer, I had steak and
Yeah.
shake for the other day, and I was highly disappointed. Highly disappointed.
A what
I
shake?
got the chicken sandwich.
Steak and Shake?
Steak
I thought
and
you said you went to Shake Shack.
You just blew his mind.
Which one was it?
Steak and shake is all the same thing, right?
He's
No.
He's like, wait, what?
I gotta go. I went to one of those. It was a restaurant, it was like a restaurant.
There's a Shake Shack and there's a Steak and Shake. And I don't think I've ever had either one, but I've seen both of them.
You
Garlic
sure what I
bread.
said was?
I mean, I just remember you saying it because I've only had it in the States like once when I went to New York because we don't have it here. So like it stood out to me.
Just
I've
chat.
never heard of Steak and
about
Shake.
the brown hot dogs and the red hot dogs.
Been to America
I wish you would
before,
be
Muzz?
Yes, many times. I lived there for like over a year.
here. Why would you leave Canada to come live here?
I went to did my master's in the States, but now my sister lives there, so I have to visit my nephew sometimes because I miss him so much.
Is it hard to get back in? Do they don't want to let you back in? I heard it
Back
was
in
hard
where?
to
To the
get
States?
Canada.
I mean,
Lisa said I only heard of red hot dogs from Little Red. We don't do that out here. We don't do that out here. They're so good. I'm gonna get some dry ice or whatever it's called.
But
and
what's
send
the
y'all.
difference? What makes them red?
I never had a brown hot dog until I was a grown up. Okay, and I bought them from my kids. They're salty, maybe, and they're. I've showed y'all the red hot dogs, right? You've seen the red one, right?
I don't think
No.
so.
Give me a joke. The actual places that make them are here. One of them is called Smithfields, which is a town near me.
So
Listen,
Lil
Amber
Red-
Chick.
Lil Red,
Amber
y'all-
Chick, here's the thing. We don't have all the chains, but we have
Hold
the
on.
best food, especially where I'm from.
What were you saying, real?
y'all more like barbecue, right?
Yes, amazing barbecue.
The Muzz, what about Ruth Chris?
Yeah, I think I mean, like, I'm poor, so like I've never been there, but I've seen them. I think food also costs a lot more here.
So if you want takeout, do you have the Chinese store that you go to?
Yeah, the difference is we have less chains, but we have more like small individual restaurants.
Cash, come here. Okay,
Like,
I
you like
happen
mo-
to have some.
like
They're
mom and
expensive.
pop?
This is a red hot dog. It's frozen, so it looks white. It's not. It's red. It's just red.
What's the difference? That looks like a regular hot dog to me.
No, it's red. It's better. It's so much better. And I have brown ones in my refrigerator
So
right now, but
confused.
they're the ones I have in my refrigerator are like cheese dogs. They have like cheese in them.
No.
All right, so let me.
Well,
ask
I
you this.
noticed even because like I'm from Montreal, and our hot dogs are different there than where I am now. So
Different how?
like we have something in Montreal, Saga. They're called steamies, and basically it's like a steamed hot dog, but they're like small. They kind of look like the one you were holding. I don't know if maybe that's. Anyways, but the ones here. No, it's just this weird. It's like a steamed hot dog. That's how they cook it, and then like in a bun, and they're smaller. But here, when I moved here, they're like more like sausagey, like the Hebrew National giant ones.
I gotta agree with the Amber Chick. Y'all can keep them green bean casseroles. South is where it's at when it comes to
The
food.
South. I'm in the South, and we have green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole.
Not necessarily, Lil Red.
Huh?
You in North Carolina? That ain't the South yet.
Yes,
Lil
it
Red.
is. The South.
No. It's the South start with South Carolina, Lil Red.
This is the South too.
No, Lil Red. I ain't. Has a black man ever lied to you, Lil Red?
Oh, here we go.
Well, actually, every man that's ever moved his lips in my direction has lied to me about something. I'm just kidding. I'm just
But
kidding.
you gotta be real. The South has the best food, though.
We do. I agree.
The best.
So I'm
food,
gonna
the best-
say where I'm from in Montreal has the best diversity of food. Like, you know how when you want Chinese food in America, it's like very American Chinese food.
What?
Like-
what?
Like when you order Chinese food, it's very like breaded and like it's like American style. So where I live now in Ontario, in Toronto, is very like that. But I'm from Montreal, and all the like ethnic food is like by those people, not like the American version. You know what I mean?
The first Chinese food I ever had was this little restaurant in the next county over. And my mom, we ate there one time. It was so good. And you don't taste food like that at these Chinese places anymore. It's different.
Right.
What I think, Lil Red, the thing is that it depends on where you're going. If you're going to a authentic Asian restaurant, then you'll get Asian food. If you're going to like a mom and pop hole in the wall in the corner, you're gonna get American
Yeah.
Chinese food.
I
I
like.
think that's the difference. But I don't think that exists where you have, Muzz, right?
Which
Authentic
Which?
Asian food? She just said does.
no, I find there's more in Canada. Like I find it's like there's way more authentic.
What about the Korean barbecue? There's something called boo.
Yeah, we
it's
have that,
Boo Boo Boo. I can't remember the name of it. It's so good. Oh my goodness. And if you go to a restaurant like a Korean barbecue restaurant, the barbecue is on the table. Like you.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've eaten there once. I can't remember the name of the food that we ate. It was so good. Boo 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 something.
So what's like Muzz, where I'm from Philadelphia. So our staple in Philadelphia is the Philadelphia cheesesteak, the Philadelphia
Yeah.
pretzel, and then Wawa. You probably never heard of those places before, right?
I've heard of some of them. Yeah.
What's it for y'all?
Well, here nothing, like where I live now. But where I'm from,
Barbecue. It's barbecue.
I'm from Montreal, so poutine
Oh, Montreal. That's what I was gonna say. My favorite
and bagels.
My favorite seasoning for steaks is Canadian season, like Canadian, or the generic one's called Montreal.
Oh, the Montreal steak seasoning. Yeah, I know why it's
Yes,
called
it's
that.
so good. Oh my goodness!
So-
If you haven't
so-
tried it, go try it.
So what's the you said something was from Montreal. That was never
Poutine. It's French fries. It's gonna sound disgusting, but
It does. I've heard it. With brown
It's
bread.
French fries, and then it's cheese curds. Like, I don't know if you've ever had cheese curds. They're like squeaky almost, and they're like
Are they
chunks.
fried?
And then you put hot gravy on top. It's like the Canadian thing, but it's mostly from like Quebec and Montreal.
No, Wawa's not Walmart. Walmart is you have Wawa
I
down
thought
there.
that too. I thought that too.
You
It's
thought
like a
Wawa-
sheet. I think it's like a sheet, except the employees are better. And they said the employees love it, and they're like, not Desperate Housewives, but Stepford Wives. They're like, we love it here.
What sheets? What's that?
Sheets is it's this huge chain. You can order food from the gas pump, and it's ready when you get in. And
Is it like Royal Farms?
I don't know what that is.
Royal Farms got they got the chicken and the burgers too. I guess they kind of took over from.
Jamie Schaefer said yes, it's just like Sheets. So Wawa Sheets, and I guess what you're just talking about is probably all
I
about.
can't believe so. Can we do a poll real quick, Lil Red?
Sure.
Can we say put a 1 and you got to hit the 30-second thing? You know how to do that?
Yeah, I'm fixing to do it for the first time. Yay.
So put a 1 in the chat if you heard of Roy Rogers. Put a 2 in the chat if you have never heard of Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers, not the actor, the restaurant. And let's vote, y'all. They've heard of it for the most part. Were you doubting your knowledge, real?
What this person here, D-X, says she loved Roy Rogers roast beef sliders. So no, that was the wrong person. Angel Play 817. So Angel Play, may I ask, if you don't mind me asking, where's the Roy Rogers at where you're from? Because it seems like all of them is gone now. And I don't think they try to say Hardee's is Hardee's.
Maryland has one. Maryland has one. That's the only one that comes up when I type it.
Maryland at the rest stop.
At Thomas Johnson Drive in Frederick.
That's a standalone store, right?
It's the what?
Standalone store. It's not the one that's in the rest stop.
It's in a shopping center. Yeah, it's a standalone, I believe. It looks like. Yep. It's in the city. Standalone. I see pictures.
Yeah. They have. I've been to Hardee's before, and because out here on the West Coast is Carl's Jr. Hardee's is Carl's Jr. Them burgers don't taste nothing like Roy Rogers burgers.
Is Roy Rogers a chicken place or?
It's a burger chicken place. So they were the first.
Maryland has a bunch of them.
Huh?
Maryland has a bunch of them, but I guess.
Oh my God, Julie just mentioned like 6 places, and I'm like, nope. Yes. Nope. The only place we have these restaurants is at Niagara Falls because it's so close to the border for like tourists. That's where like the only place we have like Outback Steakhouse, or like the only place we'll have like a Chili's.
Just chat. Hey, she said real. Even the pigs don't look good.
We the Roy Rogers pictures. They don't look good. What happened to Roy Rogers, Mars?
I didn't even know it existed, so I can't tell you what happened to it.
I saw a few of
Why are
Maryland.
we always talking about food up here? Always, it turns to food.
Because food's
All right,
delicious.
so they do exist, but what about wood ice, Lil Red? You ever had wood ice?
Water ice.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Ice water. I've had ice water.
That's what I heard too.
Allegedly. Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat. Thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
amazing. My heart just dropped. Like, whoa, that's a lot.
So Lil
Thank you
Red,
so
you never
much.
had Italian ice, like the shaved ice with the pretzel? You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I've had the Italian ice. I love a hot pretzel. I never had a hot pretzel until like 2 years ago, though. The big ones, I never had one till recently. The soft ones are good.
Now, Lil Red, you know it's two kinds, Lil Red. There's a regular pretzel that you can heat up in the microwave and make it hot, and then there's hot pretzels that like are stuffed with stuff. Like those ones that you could get in the market, you get them anywhere. They're not really considered pretzels. They're pretzels, but they're not the real authentic pretzels. When I think of pretzels, I think of the pretzels like that you get from Wawa. That's on the counter. You know what I'm talking
Subway
about?
has them too.
Subway don't have no pretzels.
They do where I live.
No, no, no,
Red, you're wrong.
no, those are not pretzels. I mean, they're correct name pretzels, but they're not authentic pretzels. You understand what
have
I'm
to
saying?
stuff it with something for it to be good.
No, real. Have you ever had a chocolate Coke? No, I don't think I want to.
That sounds awesome. I mean, awful.
Vanilla Coke is good.
So
I've
Lil Red, when you go into Wawa, right? And you go to the counter, there are going to be pretzels there. These pretzels they're not going to be heated up, right? You understand what I'm saying to you? Lil Red?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So
Just put it on your lipstick.
there's ones that's on the counter. It'll be in the bag. It'll be either two in the bag or it'll be one in the bag, right? Mm-hmm. Then there's another set of pretzels that's in the warmer. Those pretzels that's in the warmer, they're stuffed with like pepperoni, pizza one, jalapeno, cream cheese, cheese and broccoli. Those are like, they're not the original. They're add-ons. Like, they're like next generation. You understand what I'm saying?
It sounds like a bit much on a pretzel, no?
It
depends on. Well,
I don't know. You can't mess anything up adding pizza to it.
Yeah. No, that's true. But like the broccoli and it sounds like a whole meal on a pretzel.
No, it's inside the pretzel. It's stuffed. It's inside the pretzel.
Sounds pretty good. I can get down with some broccoli and cheese. I don't know.
Yeah,
but the best pretzel to have is the regular pretzel, right? You put a strap of pizza sauce, 2 pieces of American cheese, and then you stick it in the oven for like 30 to 45 seconds. It's a pizza pretzel. That's what we lived on when I was a kid. The stores were selling for 75 cents. It only cost you about 30 cents to make it.
We don't have like such cheap food here.
You what?
Like we don't have like cheap food here. Like things you can.
I was wondering what you meant when you said I'm tired of y'all complaining about the price of your food.
Like really when you go to a restaurant and you're like, that's expensive. I'm like, that's very cheap.
So Sassy said there's about 60 Roy Rogers restaurants. I wonder if Roy Rogers burgers is going to start tasting like Hardee's burgers now.
D. Connor, thank you for being a member. Thank you. Did I miss someone? Thank you so much.
What's the closest one to you, Lil Red?
What? Roy Rogers?
Roy Rogers.
When I Google Roy Rogers, that's a tongue twister to me. And I don't put a state. I only get like Roy Rogers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's more. I thought they were all in Maryland, but I can't tell from this one. Let me do it again.
I mean, like
Maryland. All I get is Maryland.
Just a little drive.
You know what else is good, Lil Red?
Virginia, New York, Maryland, Connecticut.
Oh, so it's all up there.
Yep.
You know what else is good is the hot dog on the pizza roll. Not the pizza roll, the Pretzel roll.
Pretzel.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
So good.
Nana's not drunk for being a new member. You said a hot dog on a pizza roll.
Yeah, it's like a hamburger. It's like a hot dog roll, but it's like a pretzel, but it's a hot dog.
They like wrap it around the hot dog instead of like into a pretzel shape. It's so good. It's like a giant hot dog in a blanket.
No, it's an actual roll.
No, I know.
But what you talk about is something different. I think that's called like
Oh, okay.
I think it's like pig in a blanket or something. What you talk about?
Yeah. You wrap a croissant, whatever, the biscuit.
No, but you're talking about like with a pretzel, right?
Yeah, but it's two different things.
Okay.
The what I'm talking about is the actual bread. Like you get the bread from the store, you open it, you put the hot dog in like you would get like a hot dog.
Yeah.
But it's on a it's called a pretzel bread. What it's called. They're again their new generation was. It's not the old school traditional pretzel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You understand what I'm saying, Moss?
I do. Sometimes I just want the original.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. You know?
Especially because I don't have some of that stuff here. If I ever go to the States, I'm like, not going to waste it on like a pretzel 5.0 with like legs and arms. I don't know. I just want the original.
Roy Rogers is a Coke with grenadine. Did I say that right? Grenadine. That's probably
Coke and grenadine.
What?
That sounds like the sweetest drink in the world.
I don't know what grenadine is. I'm sure
It's that red syrupy stuff, like in a Shirley Temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What about you have tasty cake, Little Red?
No.
Yes.
No, not me.
Jelly Crippets?
Who?
Jelly Crippets.
I don't know. If you go to the museum,
I'm not talking
the
about
Science Museum, you can buy chocolate covered crickets.
No.
You can. And they're not bad for a cricket.
You know Arby's
Arby's has the best fries, loaded fries. Oh my goodness. Just don't get the ranch on.
You know, have you ever had French dip sandwich before? I'm probably sure
My dad likes those.
Right, Mud?
My dad likes them, not for me.
No,
They're really good. They're really good too. Yeah, White Castle. White Castle is really starting to.
White Castle. I like their frozen sandwiches, but I've never eaten at a real White Castle.
Yep. Simple answer. Shamir got it right. Simple answer is no. No, thank you. Y'all got White Castle out there, Buzz?
I think there's like one. I mean, in my area, like somewhere off of a highway. Because I know when people are going on a trip, they're like, we have to stop at the White Castle, but I don't know where it is. It's like a Mirage or something. I don't know.
Wait.
My mother-in-law chopped over hot dogs and made gravy and served over potatoes or bread.
Wait, T Detox said that. So wait, Arby's have French dip sandwiches? Little Red?
Do they?
They must.
What is that what is that what is that sandwich? That's weird.
Reuben?
Yeah, doesn't that have French?
How did I know? It's like my dad likes that too. He likes those weird things.
I didn't say I liked it. It sounds weird. I've never had
My dad likes it.
Every day in summer, just watermelon.
White Castle is like Crystal. What's Crystal?
What?
What's Crystal?
Crystal.
I don't know. Sonic's and White Castle. I like Sonic's. We don't have White Castle in my town. We have one in North Carolina, I think, though. Roast beef po' boys. Have you ever had a shrimp sandwich? A shrimp sandwich? Or a shrimp burger. It's called a shrimp burger. Excuse me.
I heard of po' boys, but I never had one.
I think we have a food truck here that's a po' boy.
I
Food
love
truck
food
somewhere
trucks.
downtown.
I love food trucks. I like Mexican taco trucks. Oh my god.
So you would love. So there's a thing here that happens every year that they canceled for, pandemic. But it's called the CNE, and it's like 3 weeks long, and they basically cut off a bunch of blocks downtown, like fully cut them all off, and it's huge buildings, and it becomes like a giant, like there's an entire building of like just food, and I mean like hundreds of vendors, and like fair Midway,
A taco
like,
truck
shows.
thing. Yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah.
What
So
is a naked shrimp, Jennifer?
So Little Red, seafood boils, right? Do you rather do them
Ketchup on a
yourself?
hot dog is just wrong, Stacy. I don't care who you are. What did you say, Real? I'm sorry.
The seafood boils?
Yes, they're good.
You have a place there where you go. How
Make
y'all
them yourself. But we have there's a couple places where I live. They're good. Yeah, they're expensive.
you know what? I can't
They
really.
call them crab boils, though. I think, even if
You know-
they have shrimp and other stuff in.
yeah, they do.
They're right. Yeah.
Can you get the butterfly strip with the butter and the corn and broccoli and the roasted potatoes?
I don't. You lost me at broccoli.
Yeah, the
Man,
Yeah,
broccoli
that was the
with-
random ingredient there.
Yeah, because when I'm back home in Philly, I get a dozen strips, and when you get a dozen strips, it comes with roasted potatoes, broccoli, and corn on the cob, and everything
Yeah.
is drenched in the butter, and then they give you a side of butter to dip the butterfly strips in.
Yum. I like crab
Well-
legs.
Huh?
I like crab legs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just don't like tussling with my meat like that. You know?
The work.
Yeah, I don't like the work. Y'all have
That's
that
by the way, I've figured out over the past few weeks, that's a very like man thing. In case you haven't noticed, like men hate to get their hands dirty when they're eating, and they have to wipe them a lot more than we do. I've done the social experiment. Every you start to ask men, I guarantee you, they hate getting their hands dirty in food.
And the thing is that here's my problem with crabs, right? You never get, unless you're dealing with like a giant Alaskan snow crab, you never get a good chunk of meat to where you
Right.
yeah.
It's a lot of work for small output.
Where I
Yeah.
live, there was a restaurant. For years, and it was on Valentine's Day. We'd go eat there. Me and my dude, whoever it was at the time, and my brother and his before he got married, whoever she was, and we would go for his birthday and Valentine's at the same time because it's near each other. It was all you can eat seafood, but if you pay $5 extra, it's all you can eat crab legs, and we would sit there until.
God damn it.
And it makes your arms itch if the juice gets on your wrist or whatever.
There's no such thing as all you can
We
eat
would
seafood
sit
here.
there and eat crab legs for 3 hours. Yes, there is.
You don't have all y'all can eat seafood.
Well, I think they do at this
Not
Chinese
crab
buffet
legs, not
chain,
food places.
but that's it.
Yum.
You got a super chat.
I bet just chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. She prefers her hot dogs dark. That's dark meat hot dogs. I like red.
So Muzz, you said they don't have that like the seafood boil all you eat.
There's not tons of all you can eat. There's this chain of Chinese buffet restaurants that one day a week they'll have crab legs in it, so it just costs extra, but it's $40 a person.
Because they're fried. Where I live, if the Chinese places that have the crab legs on the buffet, they're fried.
Oh no, not this one, but it's once a week.
In
thing.
the shell, they don't put batter on it, but they just fry them. I don't get it.
It's a bit weird.
It is weird, but I mean, I'll eat it. They're good. You can't really tell they're fried when you break them open. But
Yeah,
nobody's fat as America as far as food.
I know.
America
portions are
country
hysterical.
you go to. So I hear where it's all you can eat, and the portions are huge, and other countries aren't gluttonous like we are.
Do you do the crawfish too, Lil Red?
I do. I like crawfish when I tried it, but I can't remember how to eat it. I can't remember how to do it. Did you have to pull the head off? And I had it at the farmers market in the capital city because I used to work at the farmers market, and they would have that weekend. It would be crawfish weekend or crawfish day, and they would go around with a steamer full of them and give them. But they would open them for you and hand it to you. So if somebody wants to sit with me and do that, then I
Right.
can fish.
It's a lot of work.
Right.
What about you, Muzz?
Yeah, we have a few nearby actually that I have 2 restaurants I think that I've seen on DoorDash before that all they do is seafood boils, including crawfish. That's their whole restaurant.
Cash is demanding.
But they're not like chains. That's the thing. It's all like, individual restaurants.
Look, my keys in the door. That's why I can never find my keys in the morning, and half the time they're still in the door.
Wow. So what about the Canadian bacon, Mus?
We don't call it that here. I hate it. It's called pea meal bacon here. Like,
Oh my goodness! Shaky Boomer said my name in Uniro stream, and he didn't get shadow banned forever.
I was gonna say, it didn't explode.
That's the rule. If you say Lorraine over
Progress.
there, you're banned. You got a double lifetime ban. That's amazing. That's wild. What is the world coming to? All you can eat sushi. We had that here, and
Yeah,
it
we have tons
started.
of
It
that.
was $9.99 for a person. That's
$9.99. No, it's not.
That's
$9.99.
scary sushi. That's $9.99, and it comes by you on a conveyor belt. Mm.
Oh,
Now there's a bunch of them here now.
Yeah,
I feel like that would cost like $30 here.
I usually go there for happy hour, Little Red. 'Cause
What?
you get where they have the sushi on the conveyor belt.
Is it called rock and roll?
I don't know what it's called, but
It's called rock and roll here, I think.
there's a lot of those out here in Arizona, but you can't get the seafood out there though, at all.
Oh, a concrete brownie set. Oh, yum. I gotta go eat. I ain't got no ice cream tonight. Gas station sushi. We don't have that. We have grocery
Don't
store
do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sometimes gas station has
They-
the best pizzas though.
The what?
Gas station pizza.
They got those little tornadoes. Those are good.
What are they called?
Tornadoes. They're like a flour shell, and it's got like it will have either pizza or like chicken and black beans and like taco season or whatever. Wrapped
We don't
in
have
it.
a lot of food in our gas stations.
Huh?
We don't have a lot of food in our gas stations, but a lot of our gas stations like team up with like Tim. I don't know if you've got if you've heard
Kroger's
of Tim
does have
Hortons.
good food, and Lowe's food. They have sushi. It's not bad either. Y'all, I've got to get over here and eat now. Y'all made me hungry. Are you
Me
going
too.
live? Are you going live tonight, Real?
I want to, but I don't know what I'm talking about yet.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about red hot dogs.
Look, you really think that the red hot dog tastes better than like Frank's?
Yes,
Red, you got to
Oh.
ship some to Real.
I will. I think we used
With
to
like
have.
that dry ice stuff or whatever.
We used to. My brother-in-law, when I was married, my husband's brother was stationed at El Paso, Texas, at Fort Bliss, and he wanted Texas Pete. They didn't sell it in Texas. It's hot sauce. It's like Tabasco sauce. And he wanted red hot dogs, and there was something else. But his mom, my mother-in-law, what's it called? Dry ice.
Yeah, dry ice.
That's how she would ship it. I don't know where you get that from, but I'll ship him a red hot dog and some Texas Pete.
Yeah, I'm sure there's.
I
I'm
did
sure
the
there's.
food review. I did the Julie. I did the food review earlier of the the chicken strips from Cracker Barrel.
$9.99 for all you can eat sushi. Shut up. It's like $30 here.
I mean, that's how much it costed. And that's how, I can't eat much anyway, so I was happy with that price.
Yeah.
What about Pizza Hut, Muzz?
Yeah,
I
we have
love it.
like all the pizza places.
They have the best buffet. Yum.
Yeah, because they got the best dessert pizzas.
Yeah.
No, Pizza Hut, Pizza Inn has
What's
the
that?
best dessert pizza. There's one I always think it's called the Bavarian, but if you order it, then it comes to your house. That's not it. But it looks like it's got chocolate pudding and butter on it, but I don't know what it is. I can't find it when I go to order their food. I don't know.
Do you have Publix near you, Red?
Yes, there's
Mermaid said
two in
that
my
they
county.
sell dry ice.
Do they? I'll go there.
So Red and Muzz. Do y'all remember back in the day when y'all would go get Pizza Hut and have the breadsticks? I mean, I'm
Mhm.
talking about these.
I'm
You
so
mean
hungry.
when it had the Sunday bar? Because that was the best part of it for me.
Huh?
The Sunday bar was the best part for me.
Do you know that they changed the sauce?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because remember the breadsticks had its own sauce. It was called sweet sauce. Well, they've got rid of the sweet sauce, and now they use pizza sauce for the breadstick sauce.
Hmm.
Like the stuffed crust pizza, that pizza was
Yeah.
the best pizza in Pizza Hut because it was made with the sweet sauce.
Well, Red, you're watching Unirock, and I can hear it.
Dude, I'm sorry. I just got a link. I just got a link sent to me. Y'all might should go watch it too. I don't know. I don't want to play it on stream because I don't know. But
Oh, that's funny.
So
it's got my name in it. I don't know what it's saying yet.
So that's why the stuffed crust pizza was Pizza Hut's best pizza because it tastes like pizza from the pizza store in the corner. It's because of the sauce.
Pizza. Yeah. Do you is Pizza Inn everywhere just like Pizza Hut?
No,
Pizza
not
Inn?
here.
Pizza Inn.
I never heard of that.
It's good. They used to be like 50s. They'd have the old jukebox and old stuff like antique stuff on the wall. And they've remodeled here, and now they play like Christian music when you're in there, and instead of the wild, loud music. But they have really good buffet too. I've got to
Victoria, we're glad you joined our chat.
I am. Yay! Thank you.
She said she came out of
Victoria.
her shell today and joined the chat a little.
Oh, you're not lurking behind
That's
the bushes.
exciting.
It is. It really is. Sometimes
Johnny
I'll say
Rockets
the
is
lurkers
good
just say
too,
hi.
right?
Do what?
Johnny Rockets.
Never heard of it.
I only know it from the cruise ships because it's on there.
Where do you live, Sassy? Where did Pizza Hut start?
Yeah, where did
Did
Pizza
y'all
Hut
have
start?
Book It at your Pizza Huts? What is Book It? We had, when I was in school, when I was a little girl, we had the billionaire book club or something. And for every 100 books we read, we get a free personal pan pizza coupon. Is that what you're talking about?
Are you sure it was 100 books? That's a lot of reading.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
but it's 100 first grader books.
Yeah, so they're like mostly pictures.
And I read like a fifth grade level when I was in first grade. I used to be really smart.
Used to be.
I
Don't
used
say
to
it
be.
like-
Yeah, you read books
You
for
had
free
pizza.
pizza. Yeah, that is motivation. I've got a picture of me in my class that did it with the 100 Book Club t-shirts on in my first grade or kindergarten class. I've
That's
still
so
got the
cute.
picture. It's wild. I'll try to find it and show y'all one night.
I bet you were cute.
I was. All
They
righty.
say that PlayStation executive allegedly tried to meet 15-year-old. Oh man, it's over for that guy.
Good. It needs to be. All right, I'm going to wrap it up because for some reason I'm starving now.
I wonder why.
A red hot dog. Thank y'all for being here on panel. Thank you for the super chats and the new members. I love y'all. Just chat. I'm so glad you came. I wish you'd have taken the link. Take the link next time. And I'll bet I'll see y'all over in Reels Live because I bet he'll have one later. And I want to go watch this video or this clip that I just got sent to me and see what Uni's talking about. Is that weird? I just said that out loud. Ugh, I don't know. Why do you people support men? I don't know what that's about. I love you all. Y'all have a
See
great
you later.
night. Bye.